Funny thing is, I was just eating lunch as I was starting stream. I had a spoon in one hand and a mouse in the other. Alrighty then. Oh, there we go. It is time to continue. You know, let me readjust this real quick. There we go. You know, I just read a really good book. I just finished a really good book, which is very funny. It's definitely a tale not only into the world itself, but also the future work of the writer. It's very interesting how What's up, guy? It's been a while. Nice to see you again. I was just talking about a book that I just finished reading. You guys ever read Curiosity, Lotus Asia? It's very good. Very good book. Well, yeah, I understand the sentiment. It's one of them fucking days, ain't it? It's one of them days. Yep. I just finished the book. It's very, very good. However, there's a series of books afterwards, and this is incredible, right? There's a series of books after this one. They are, hold on, let me look them up for you guys. It's a very good series. I think anyone who watches me would like it, but it is, Oh. Oh. Ah! Can't trick me. It is... Here we go. It is on a list. It is... Yeah, it is Curiosity, Lotus Asia, Silent Sinner Blue, and the Lotus Eaters. Ain't paying no $60. Hey man, I got a better one for you. If you don't want to pay $60, there's a game called Mortal Shell, which is pretty good, and it's a Souls-like. It's like literally $10 or something on the PlayStation Store. And it might be like fucking $20 on Steam. It's a pretty good game. There you go. There's your suggestion. I probably will eventually play Cyberpunk. Once we're done with the Dark Souls series, I'll put out a poll on my Discord. We'll see. PS3 or Elden Ring for a long time. Yeah, they are good games. They are very good games. I personally prefer Elden Ring out of those two. What about Dark Souls 2? Dark Souls 2 is kind of better than both of those in some aspects. Ooh, beautiful. Look how pretty that is. Ah, DS2 is my favorite game, man. Favorite game in the whole series. Elden Ring still beats it out in my opinion for all of FromSoft's games. I much prefer it over everything, except for Elden Ring. Elden Ring beats it out because Elden Ring is a lot more fantastical, I guess I should say, than pretty much any of their other works. Elden Ring is perfect. It is perfect in a beautiful. It is perfect in a very beautiful way, but Dark Souls 2 just is a fantastic symphony. 2023. Been years. Oh yeah. Elden Ring? No, Elden Ring's bosses are fucking easy mode, man. You want hard bosses, go play the game I told you to play. Mortal Shell. That shit's hard. Yeah, the only real difficult boss in that game is like Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. God damn it, not quite enough. Yeah, this is what the game will do is. The only really difficult boss in that game is Throne Watcher and Throne Defender, because they can just potentially have a lot of health. That's about it. I know I have been. He's asleep. As he usually is this time of day. Although the treat jar is almost empty. I'll take a picture of it after stream. It is pretty much entirely empty. But, Mortal Shell is good. There's an entire mode in Mortal Shell which just allows you to play the game without taking a hit. Like, there's a hitless mode for the game. It's very good. No, Kage stays slim because he's so fucking active all the time. He's super active while he's not asleep. No, I can't quite make it. We cannot progress the game. I could like try and go around on that ledge right there, but I don't think that's actually wide enough for me. I might as well try it though. I've always just gotten across it by doing that. By just running and using flash sweat. Mortal Shell is actually difficult, like truly. It's very cool how the system works, where you get like different bodies that you can inhabit of different dead people. RG. What the hell does that mean? What does that even mean? Is this a Twitch thing I don't know about? I don't know Twitch. Might be wide enough, or slim enough for that. Yeah, I can just barely scrape by that. Like, I take up most of the entire path. Oh, I hate passes like that. I fucking hate them. Hate game passes so much. Ah! Solaire!
Why? After all this searching?
Ah, yeah. Oh. $8 for Sekiro. Yeah, at least PS Plus is in there. I have Sekiro on disc. Yeah, me too. I've beaten Sekiro deathless before. Actually, there are streams of that on the channel. If you guys want to see that. Sekiro permadeath. It kind of got fucked because my fucking save file didn't work too well. But whatever. Is there anything that has better fire resistance? Oh yeah, the gold helmet set. Oh, you play games? Fair enough, yeah. Now we can just make it. I know the Crab's Treasure is also good. I've seen a lot of gameplay of it. Oh god, this place. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are entering the fucked zone. I've only seen gameplay. I haven't seen any like the story or anything. I'm not even sure if there is a story. But I never go into a game blind. That's a good way to not have a good time. I'll tell you what. There's nothing. Just a single. This area is kind of fucked. Oh, actually, I'm also pretty sure we got another ring that could help with this. Yeah, it just straight up reduces lava damage. By how much? Consistent amount. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna do this. 130cm window 9. You'll be surprised what kind of fall you can survive. Let me tell ya. Although, to be fair, I have had significant injuries from falls before. You can't die. Go. You can't die. You're not allowed to. I, as the king, declare it. Well, working on a farm, unfortunately, sometimes you gotta do some dumb shit. I've worked on a farm for my entire life. It's the famous farm. Sometimes you gotta do some dumb shit. It doesn't make any sense. Oh. Yeah, goddamn. No, it's just here we don't trust him like that guy. We don't do that whole trusting thing. At least I don't. Oh yeah, these things. So these things are dinosaur pants, basically. They're reanimated dragons. And they are fucking awful to fight against. I have no idea what's in this chest. Oh, that's nice. Um, like, where did I find the dragon tooth weapon? An inscription could also be good. But where did I find the dragon tooth weapon? Well, it's in a hidden room inside of An Orlando. Inscription's pretty cheap. I know a game that's like a lot of content, but I don't know if you would like it. It's also pretty cheap. It's usually on sale on Steam as well. Oh god, I fucking hate these things. They actually do drop a good few souls as well, though. Dead. Okay. Guy, I don't know what kind of games do you like, but I do know a game that's pretty damn good value. I know a game that's pretty damn good value, and I think someone would enjoy, but I don't know if it's quite for you, though. Like, what kind of games do you like? Oh yeah, that's a thingy. I was looking for which one it was. Gotta get out of the fire. You can apply that to any part of life. Personally, I much more enjoy being an adult than a child. I fucking hated my childhood with a passion. Yeah, don't blame you there. I mean, childhood is such an awful time. I mean, just in like a standard childhood, you just get no respect. Everyone fucking hates you, at least I know I do. It's just awful. And no one gives a damn about you. The only people that do are the people you can trust the most. And half the time, oh. Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly how I would describe it. That's a great way to describe it. Huh, he didn't die. I don't know what these things are, by the way. I see, I see. I got a game for you, though. Guy, I got a game for you. Hold on. Let me get its title. Guy, do you like games like, like Papa's restaurant titles. The Pyromancer. Oh, this is one of the Witches of Islip. There we go. Oh, that was just Islip herself. Damn. Well, alright. I learned. Well, you got $30 right now, right? It depends on where you live. You might be able to get a job within a year, actually. Depending on where you live, of course. Okay, that's pretty strange, not gonna lie. Just do it. Anyways. It's your money, your problems. Remember that. You need to be responsible, which is probably what he's pushing you towards. But so long as you are, I don't see any problem with it. Ah, yes, this bullshit. Ah, here it is. A waste of money. Oh boy. Technically, oh, yeah. Forgot that thing. I forget how to get through this. Do you have a PC? Do you have like a PC? How the fuck do I get this? Yeah, it is more expensive to go out with your friends than just playing games. Way more expensive. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's right. I need to make direct contact with them. I thought I just needed to break the branches. No, I need to touch. Ooh, beautiful. All the fire and everything. Now the arena slowly starts to fall apart. I fucking hate this boss fight. All you gotta do is that. That's what I mean. The boss sucks so much they gotta put arena hazards in it. Ah, like that. And you don't know when they're gonna fall apart either. Oh yeah, I know the feeling. That's the best way to do it, my friend. That's the best way to do it. When I was growing up, I only had one friend as well. That is the best way to do it. More people, more problems, let me tell you. People will always be in the way. More people you involve yourself with, the more problems they're gonna cause. Trust me. Not only has life taught me that, my career has taught me that as well. Holy hell. Fuck high school. High school means nothing. It's literally fucking worthless. The only thing you gotta worry about in there is your fucking grades, and those barely fucking matter anyhow. Yeah, it's fucking worthless. Place doesn't fucking matter. I got out of high school, and literally after I got out, everything in there meant literally fucking nothing. I can tell you that. Literally nothing. You don't need a lot of friends in high school. You just need well, you just need to get out of it. It means nothing. Hell, hardly anyone in there. That does sound quite strange. But I know the feeling, yeah. I've been studying Japanese rigorously for the last 5 years of my life. Willingly as well, keep in mind. It is very difficult. I actually failed. Funnily enough, I actually ended up failing Spanish in high school. Ended up failing Spanish in high school, and funnily enough, I've noticed that you slowly drift to the right on this thing. Funnily enough, it didn't even end up mattering. Well, that's way easier. Oh my god. Yeah, German's easy, man. At least that's what I hear from everyone who's ever taken Spanish, though, so maybe it's just this loop where no one knows what is easy, and nothing is. The thing is, the reason they say you have to take a foreign language is mostly just for college stuff. God damn it, I can never get around that. It's mostly just for college stuff, right? If you want to go to college, you gotta take a foreign language. You need foreign language credits. Art school, huh? Art school. Well... Why are you going... Why are you going into arts? Because art school... There's a lot of reasons you could go into art school. Are you going in there just to, like... Oh. Oh, yeah. No, I know that. I'm pretty sure Hitler didn't get rejected from art school, did he? Whatever. I honestly probably do need to finish Mein Kampf, though. That sounds pretty important. He did. I did not know that. That's not my kind of area of expertise in history. Basically, I know for everything from 710 to 880. And then after that, modern era stuff is like, I basically know nothing. Germany, huh? No, not Germany, sorry. German, huh? Oh, give me a second. God damn it. You gotta get lucky with this boss. Because it will just repeatedly kill you over and over again if you're not lucky. as you can see. Not. More modern history is a lot more complicated, right? Well, I do prefer the weapons, right? Because I study guns quite a bit. I do prefer the weapons that more modern things have made. I don't know the history of the people too well. What? Oh boy. Must be my chat. Excuse me? What the fuck? Okay, I guess I can't touch that wall. And I'm trapped. Oh no, I'm not. I know. None of that's ever really concerned me, you know. Yeah, it's been good. We're playing through the Souls. What the fuck? We're playing through the Souls series. So yeah, man, it's been good. I'm gonna continue this fucking boss fight. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to start switch back to have. Where the fuck is the thingy? 84, 84. Oh, that mechanic doesn't exist in this game. Never mind. 38. Oh, relationships disgust me. But to each their own, I suppose. Alright. I don't know if... Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. I don't know if it's actually possible to get through this because its fire spear attack might just knock me down. Okay, no, I'm good. However, unfortunately, getting through this is very difficult. Because now you gotta do one of the fucking jumps. There. You gotta do, keep in mind, you gotta do 1 damage to this thing to kill it. Or I think it may be 38 damage to kill it, something like that. And now things get even worse. Things start falling apart a lot more. It starts randomly causing fire to spurt from the ground, which is irritating as fuck. And it can randomly do that. Yeah, I remember that shit. Let me tell you, Draco, there was nothing more gratifying than walking out of high school and never seeing them fucking disgusting bastards ever again. Yeah. Hey, Kaga, you eat them yet? I mean, they're next to him, but there's only like 5 treats left in the fucking jar, so... He's just kind of staring at me, and now he's eating them. It's also so fucking hot in my room that I'm sweating. There's only 5 treats left, like in the... hold on. 1... There's 7 treats left. See, Hitler got rejected from art school? I did not know about that. He must have taken it pretty hard. Wait a minute. Oh, that was pre-World War I stuff with Hitler. I see. I see. Alright, ready for the big bullshit of this fight, Draco? Because as soon as you get fucking close to this goddamn bastard... By the way, I can't even hurt him. This happens. He keeps brooming you, like literally smacking you with his hands that look like brooms. And you gotta fall at just a perfect angle or you instantly die. And he can bump you with his hands and knock you off if you're not careful. But if you are able to get through this goddamn stupid-ass boss fight, this is one of the main 4 boss fights in the game, by the way. Yes, he can still hurt you from in here. Oh my god, I almost just died. I would have been pissed as fuck. You can get to this thing, and then punch it to death. It has 8 health. And you get this. A Lord Soul. See ya, man. Regular. Yeah, fucking Daughters of Chaos. Alright, that's the first Lord Soul. Let's go get the others. The others being... Nito. We'll do Nito next. We'll do Nito next. We'll do Nito. Uh-huh. Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. Very nice. Alright, let's go to Nito. Gotta go almost. Yeah, what was I saying? You know, how about instead of talking about buildings, I tell you a story that I should probably finish by now. The story of Sarah. Alright? So. Ah! Fucking Hot Wheels! Come on, you bastards. Just go past me. So, let me tell you about the rest of Sarah. So, Sarah, because he doesn't have a quirk. Damn, there's so many of these fucking things. Oh, yeah. That's right, I gotta have the fucking torch out for this part. You gotta use this damn lantern to get around. Because he doesn't have a quirk, his father became somewhat overly protective of him, acting as if Sarah was helpless because he didn't have a quirk, right? And not only did he not have a quirk, he couldn't gain one for some reason. No amount of genetic modification would allow Sarah to have a quirk at all. Oops. This was obviously concerning. Usually that's just assumed from the beginning of the campaign, Draco. But what was I thinking about? Oh, hey, Patches. Oh yeah, dog skeletons. These guys are awful. I mean, hey, the Naruto campaign has a possible Hitler figure, so if you're interested in some fascism, there you go. But it's not like the Jews or anything. It's the blacks and the gays. Oh my god, fucking I want to leave the Bone Zone. I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride. No. Hold on. Let me go back to the catacombs. The depths. Where are the depths? Oh. There's probably a lot of people like that. However, there isn't an arc specifically based on a character like that. Thread the needle, bitches. In some way, yes. But where was I? Yes. So his father started to treat him as almost helpless. But Sarah was desperate to prove him wrong. Sarah wanted to be something. Sarah had a calling for fame. He wanted to be known. And he wanted to prove that just because he's quirkless doesn't mean he can't change the world. His half-brother suggested he go into financing for that, but Sarah was not interested in financing. I mean, that is kind of true. But internal affairs are already so much anyways. But he didn't want to go into financing. He wanted to go into trying to concentrate not to get murdered by a bunch of fucking skeletons. There's the place we just were, over there. He didn't want to go into financing. He wanted to go into hero work like his father, despite not having the quirk. He wanted to be like his father because he idolized his father in a lot of ways. He believed that his father was someone special. There's a number 2 hero. No one's special, but he's at least a hard worker. Oh, God. There is actually a bonfire down here, although I couldn't tell you where the fuck it is. Is it? No. This just leads straight to the place. Can I fit a 0.5 on my thing? I can, yeah, okay. So, idolizing his father, Sarah sought to... Hey, it's the fucking weird tree place we were trapped in. He sought to become just like his father and his siblings. His sister was an especially big influence. His older sister was an especially big influence. His older sister, she believed that, what the fuck, that thing actually has like a good bit of phantom. She believed that someone without a quirk could still change the world, but she did kind of push him off of the idea of trying to become a hero, as he would die in the process, right? This kid would get killed, like, actually. So Sarah kinda hit the books for a while. He thought that if he couldn't be a hero, he could at least change the world through some other means. So he hit the books. He became a sort of intellectual, if you would. Ah, yes, the tiny skeletons. So, that's what people kind of pushed him to do. And he did. He did very well. Sarah did incredibly well in every course in his academic career. Up until he turned 50. This is actually where the players go. These things spawn endlessly. Okay. Doink. Let's go. So this boss fight's kind of fucked up. There is a mandatory damage requirement. AKA, you have to take that massive chunk of damage even to get in here. You can technically land on the ledge earlier, but it still doesn't work too well. The best thing you can do... We're trying to fight that giant fucking purple thing, by the way. That's him. The best thing you can do is try and get all of his minions to chase you in the other direction, and then get straight to him. But as you can see, it's still very difficult because they committed a cardinal sin of boss fight and gave him minions. So it's 50% less entertaining. These minions constantly respawn as well and give you blood loss. And he has a very deceptive hitbox. That was actually what we were looking for right there. That big screech attack he did kills everyone around him, including his own minions. And keep in mind, that screech attack also does a fuckload of damage to us in particular, because what we are in lore of this game, we're actually vulnerable to that. As you can see. Yeah, it just sucks because you're just getting less game. You're just actually playing less game when there's minions. Otherwise, this boss fight would be way too easy, though. He really sucks at basically everything. We actually do gotta find that one fire down there, though. But, TTRPG or a JRPG, minions are okay. If they're worked into the point of the boss and it's not just some random enemies that you found in the previous area just so happen to be in the boss room, I'd say it's alright. But in this case, it's pretty bad. Thread the needle, motherfuckers! Oh yeah, I forgot to get him. There you go, Kage. He's asleep again. $7 o'clock. Damn. We gotta find this bonfire that's down here. I know it's somewhere around here. It's in like a really awkward area. Yeah, but only if it's like, if it's thematically like it makes sense, right? Holy fuck, it's a one-shot? That's it. I'm fucking done with this shit. I know there's another item which can provide light. We're getting it. Where is it? It's one of these. It's one of these. Here it is. Okay. We're going to get this other goddamn light source. You know, I feel like you can do a boss fight without making it come out of his health, right? It just needs to be done really, really well. Like the final boss fight for Metal Gear Solid, well, the final gunned boss fight for Metal Gear Solid 4. How, you know, fucking like possessed Psycho Mantis, you can't actually shoot at him. You can't shoot at the final boss, as you get like yanked around all over the place. So to be able to like shoot them, you need to break their strings all over the place. Yeah. Make it so you're like encouraged to do something about them and to take them down first. That would be pretty good. So down in this place, the reason we're going back down here is there's actually a helmet which can act as a lantern, which we obviously want. Yes, so the reason Sarah was so passionate is because to him, he didn't want to be the outlier in the situation, right? Sarah didn't want to be the outlier in the situation as a whole. He didn't want to be the one family member that didn't make it into something they do. They didn't make it big. They didn't do something incredible or amazing. Follow in the footsteps of the rest of the family. Hold on, one of my players has texted me. Okay. He didn't want to be looked down upon, and that was a big fear of his. To him, being looked down upon and being seen as less than the rest of his family was a nightmare. And beyond that, it gave him an excuse to get away from his mother, who caused a lot of problems. His mother was a very violent person. Very directly confrontational as well. He never understood why that was. Story-wise, it's still hidden from the players, but his mother is basically, when Sarah was born, his mother was basically left to raise him and his siblings completely alone, right? Sure, she had money. Kinda, yeah. She had money, right? But Maximan, or just Max in this case, was not really ever there. These. See these little things? We're killing these things. The doorway is locked. So, Max was never really there, right? His job took up a lot of his time. And beyond that, he enjoyed his job more than he enjoyed being around his actual family. So he put a lot more of his time into his job than his family did, and this caused her, especially with so many children, most of them weren't even hers, to become more directly confrontational to these kids. Yeah, kinda. He's not a bad person. He just doesn't have all of his priorities, if you would. Ooh. A lot of bad choices, yes. She tried her absolute best, but raising 4 kids on your own, especially when a good few of them are not even related to you and don't see you as their mother. Because keep in mind, these kids were 4 and 5. Well, 2 5s and 4 by the time Sarah came along. They were like aware. They were speaking English. So by the time they got a new mother, it was very difficult. They were stepchildren and Sarah was so young. It wasn't good. Sarah did not have a very chipper childhood, and the only solace he really found was not his mother, but his oldest siblings. His 2 oldest siblings, the Fireflies. He found a lot of solace in it, because they kind of became his parental figures once his mother stopped being a good influence, if you will. Sorry about that. Sarah, however, had other ideas. Sarah wanted to show everyone that he could be something. There's a certain song lyric which Sarah always loved, right? Let me get it out, right? Right, so what best describes Sarah's emotions, his ideas, is Sarah knew from the very beginning that he was going to be a 1 in a million, right? And he wanted to prove that. That's his whole life goal thus far. He wanted to show, not only did he want like the whole shebang of having money and having an amount of power and having people care about you, but he wanted to be something. And this drove him crazy. Day and night he would constantly think about how he could do it. And to him not having a quirk was a weakness, right? It was almost like a disability. In Sarah's mind, not having a quirk was a problem that he had. Not something that is different about him. Well, kind of. Hold on. Give me 1 moment. I will be right back. Someone has called my name. I'll be He's Batman, but without the martial arts. He's Batman, but just in intellect. That's Yes. Now his grades were so good because he believed that if his grades were good enough, he'd be able to prove this, right? He learned enough, he'd be able to prove this. Now his grades were incredible. Not only were his grades incredible, he was unbelievably smart. Working at a easily late college degree level when he was in early high school. Or at least he would have. He went to the first year of high school. Yes, but to him, that was a... To him, right? To him, that was a number. To Sarah, that was a number that equaled his worth. And if he could get that number higher, his worth went up. Because when he came home and showed them that, you know, he was getting better grades than any other kid in the entire semester, the school, he was doing all of these amazing things, they would compliment him. They'd say, hey, that's pretty amazing. You're great at this. We're really proud of you. And that's the only times he would ever hear something like that. So he started to correlate those two things together. He started to put those two things together. And eventually, he just dedicated all of his time to studying. This led to a lot of illnesses and a lot of stress. Sarah went under a lot of stress, but he did have something to look forward to. He had a plan. A perfect. Sarah got sick. Very sick. All the stress, caffeine, and all the studying had finally gotten to him. And around a few months after he turned 15, he became very ill. Getting bronchitis and influenza within the same week. It had weakened his immune system, caused him great pain. But this was perfect. Sarah took this horrible event to happen, him becoming very ill, and ran with it. He got better within the next 2 weeks, but he knew that there was an event coming up that he had to be alone for. An event that he knew, if he could do it, would change his life forever. You can probably guess what that event is. Oh god, I forgot this is poisonous water. You can probably guess what that event is. Very cool. Not at all. See, Sarah carefully read over the rules, and he realized there's nothing stopping him from attempting to sign up for the UA school, for the school in America. There is nothing saying on the rules that someone without a quirk cannot sign up. Actually, nothing saying. So this was the perfect opportunity he always dreamed of. His siblings would leave him alone, as they knew where he was, and assumed he was just in bed resting, while they went on their normal crime-fighting duties. Sarah was plotting. And one day, far after he had already recovered, he made his way to the Colosseum that would be used as part of the hero's sign-ups for UA. Making his way over there, he was ecstatic with ideas. He did not poison his siblings. He just lied to them. He said that they were, he said that he was, sick or ill, so they would leave him alone, so they would be distracted. Are you a mimic? No, you're not. Red Titanite slab. So they would be distracted. Put on. So they wouldn't be near. His siblings thought that he was ill and at the house. So they weren't going to try and keep track of him. They weren't going to try and worry about him. He knew that, they knew that his mother would take care of him. But his mother didn't. She wasn't watching him at the time. She just thought he was upstairs getting rest. So he snuck out and made his way to the Colosseum. Desperate to get in. And this right here, Draco, is funnily enough where the players come in. This is where the players come in. The players are signing up as well. But, unfortunately, something unexpected had happened. You see, normally what's going to be happening at one of these events, right, is Sarah would... What normally would happen at one of these events is some of the top heroes would be basically the announcer for the event, right? They would announce the event is going on and then, go through the steps of the event and everything to, inform everyone what's happening. Basically, they would be the judges and the announcers. Normally, this was, in America, this was the #1 hero, and Bang, the #3 hero. Well, Bang had recently gotten into some controversy and decided to lay low for a while. Meaning, the person who was actually the announcer alongside Mr. Dream, the #1 hero in America, was Maximan, Sarah's father, the #2 hero. Not only that, in this particular event, a lot of the primary heroes of Japan had shown up as well to give their support to the new possible students. Things were poised, Draco. Poised for tragedy. These games are different. While they're not deadly, they are painful. Many of the young students, or would-be students who go through there, never come out the same. They come out scarred, injured, hurt. It's a deadly game. They sick wolves on people, make people fight like quirks that are literally their allergy. One of them had a peanut allergy. So they had a quirk user who can control peanut butter fight him. They push you to your limit. No matter what that limit is. This is just abuse. Hey, you want to be a hero, right? Pull the fucking trigger. Your villains will exploit your weaknesses just as much as they will, if not more. That is their idea. The reason they do this is because villains will do worse to you. And they will, too. So, this is when one of the players comes in. Adam Grayskull. As everyone is waiting around, waiting to sign up, right? There are these massive... It's like a big coliseum. It's a stadium, normally used for football. There's this big stadium. And everyone's waiting inside of it. Or outside of it in the rain. It is a rainy day at the time. People have like entire little speeches prepared. And in front of the stadium, over this like big tent, which is protecting them from the rain, is a bunch of tables lined up with sign-up sheets on them. C4 in the stands. He did not. He did not. Not yet, anyways. We'll get to his C4 habits later. But he made sign-up sheets for all this, right? There were sign-up sheets for all this. He didn't, but there were sign-up sheets for all this where you could sign up to undergo the audition. So thousands of people were signing up. In total, 24,000 people signed up, and only 500 of them passed to join UA. So it is a very, very, very difficult test. 500 of them ended up passing. Only 500. So the chances are slim. And Sarah knows this going in. But this is, you know, his dream. He wants to at least try. So he goes in. And, you know... Of course, that's... I think it actually does. I think it's... What is it? 550,000? 560,000? Honestly, you could have made it into Yale as well. But, I know it's not good odds. But, yeah, so that happens. Sarah, he's trying to fulfill his dream here. He's trying to do what everyone thought he couldn't. Be a hero. And what a lot of people don't want him to do because they think it's too dangerous, which it is. But what Sarah doesn't know is the surprise guest is his father, the person who will be taking Bang's place as an announcer. He doesn't know that. This is where the players come in. One of the players meets Sarah at the very front, right? It's actually a little bit better. A little bit better odds. A little bit better odds. Like 1.5 times better odds. I never understood the prestigiousness of certain colleges. It's mainly just something just to gloat about, but I don't think it really gets you anywhere. Not gonna lie. You never hear about the most successful people in the world ever talking about what college they went to. Oh. But, so, where was I? Basically, that's the only good part about it all. That's the only good thing you can do in here. Honestly, I still think most of those connections will probably be worthless anyways, but whatever. Really depends on what career field you're really going into. Most of the assholes go there anyways. People that are worthless to me. Where was I? I don't remember. Oh, yes. This is where the players go. So... I suppose that is also true. There's a lot of money in there because they kind of, you know, they only take in a lot of the people with money or the people that can potentially have money. I think, this is not a hot take, by the way, this is, I feel like this is the truth. I think colleges are going to start dying out within the next few years. Because college attendance in America is like, as basically as low as it has ever been. I feel like colleges are going to die out within the next few years. Or at least to the middle class. At least to the middle class. That's what I think apprenticeships are going to come back real hard. At least that's what I would like to see. It'd give a lot more people a lot more opportunities. That isn't... yeah. That is true as well. That is true. Where the fuck am I supposed to go again to get here? And I think that's another reason they might start dying out. It's like, it is not a reusable business model. When college offers you nothing, except for some career fields you need a degree to get into them. When those degrees are the only thing you're offering, what do you actually have to offer? For some reason I can't move when I do that. I just get stun locked. What? I'm stun locked. Because before, you know, college degrees were like a prestigious thing, right? Oh. Let me get rid of it. Give me a second. Yeah, and public schools are struggling. Trust me, I went to the best fucking public school in my state, and they were still poor. Ooh. Go on. But maybe that should be a little bit more America's poor states. But I don't think that's the reason. The bot account. That website must get a lot of fucking visits. By the way, this guy respawns. I should have probably mentioned that earlier. This guy in particular, this specific Titanite demon, he respawns. It was made yesterday at midnight. Damn. I guess it's like fucking clockwork for them. Nice. Alright, Solaire, well, this looks like the end of the road, my friend. Goodbye.
I have found it. I have.
It is, yes.
My son is shedding. It's dark. So dark.
That is true. There's a lot of people desperate to be famous. There that fucker is. You see that motherfucker right there? The one with the glowing eyes? We had to kill him. He drops that. Sunlight Maggot. There is a lot of people desperate to be famous. But I can tell you the road to fame is not one that you can rush. Ah, yes, you have to. That's the end of his quest. You kill him in the end. There's no happy ending. I didn't take full damage from that, but I still got hit. Is it whatever, I got what I needed. I just wanted to see his attacks. That's not a grab, that's a charge up. That's pretty funny. It's a charge up that does less damage than his fucking jump attack. Alright, there we go. So if you were wondering why I got this damn thing, it's not because I'm completely fucking crazy. Yeah, just how Dark Souls is. You're gonna be sad a lot. It's horrible. It's because it glows. Yes, it is a dead insect we're also wearing on our head, but don't worry. Go out and kill some beasts. Not from Dark Souls, then from what? Oh, the story. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, Kage Street. There you go. I know that feeling. Hey, but at least you know you're not alone. Besides, it's a good time to be alive. I know that feeling. Ooh. Honestly, for me, Draco, VTubing really helped me. Not gonna lie. This is amazing. I will never stop. I will die like this. But yeah, you just gotta find something you love to do. Oh, pathway. Does it lead to the bonfire? Oh. Leads to something. I see. Did they cite a reason? Damn. Oh my god, there's 7 of them in there. It might have been, honestly. That happens. Some countries make that illegal. Fucking wrong. If a job does that, you know it's not gonna be better. Also, you can get, like, tax cuts. Like, you can get, like, big cuts on your taxes as a company if you pretend to be hiring. Boom. What the fuck? That's illegal in a lot of countries, you know? It's not something you can do. For obvious reasons. I mean, maybe we should make it illegal. England did that. Worked pretty well for them. Although they had some other questionable ideas. God damn it, the fact that that takes that... This is a Black Knight shield, keep in mind. Middle manager position. Doesn't need to exist. In very complex and large companies, it does. But in your local fucking Costco, or like small text-based companies, tech-based company, sorry. It probably doesn't need to, no. The reason that position exists is to... Basically, the reason that position exists is to manage lower managers. Oh my god, that takes way too much stamina from me for the amount of damage it does. It has to be considered a guard break. Yeah, nowadays, because we don't need that position anymore. We have technology to do a lot of that stuff for us. Oh, it's just a one-shot. That attack has to be considered a guard break. There's no way it isn't. Because it just eats my stamina. Hello! I was not expecting to find you here. This is a very fucking dangerous place to be. No, nope. I need to get behind him if I want to hit him. Come on. Drop your spear. There it is, the effigy shield. Oh, I believe that only occurs in like the oceans and places, right? I don't really... Fucking bonfire right down there. That's very obvious in the darkness. As you would think. Put him down before he can cause any problems. There it fucks. I have no idea where you get oil in that game from. Or sources. You can get it from an enemy. I remember that. You can get it from like those weird sea slug things. Holy fuck, there's 3 of them guarding whatever is there. Well, he fell off the map. There's nothing even here as well. There's just 3 of them guarding a corner. Dolores, yes. How slow do oil drill locations actually like work? How slow are they? Are they like unbearably slow? Reading tech dinos. I didn't know you could get those from tech dinos. Or stack. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Not really. I know what you mean. Ooh. These guys are really slow. Oh, nice. Yeah, give me a second. Let me just. No. Had to check. There we go. That's a multi-purpose thing, huh? Huh? Someone has texted me. Hold on. I don't have time to answer. Oh my god, his fucking thing. I need to get him to do the big explosion attack. Level 400. Ooh. He got a bunch of his buddies. Oh my god, I got saved by him knocking me down on my ass. Okay. They're all bunched up over there. God damn it, that attack is so cheap. Also, I do not remember that attack building up. God damn it, look how cheap that shit is. It just happens and you can't do anything about it. It just casually kind of happens. You can roll if you guess correctly. That shit is cheap as fuck. Damn, a little bit too long. 486 of the stuff on harvest. Really? That's a fucking lot more than I think there would be. On harvest. Hmm. Hmm. They're ancient whales. Yeah, I know. It's just, you know, I think it would just give you whale oil. I think it would just be a different item as well. That would be crazy. That would be fucking horrible. Like night chunk. They spawn in the same place as... Oh yeah, they are ocean creatures. I need to kindle it. I need to kindle this bonfire really badly. I'm swallowing. It's a trophy. Mm-hmm. Why does the skull glow? I have no idea. Why does it only glow when I hold it out and concentrate? I have no idea. I know about that. I know about that. Huh? We're offline, by the way. That's an actual invader from like the game. Hold on, I gotta get out of here. Hopefully that bastard doesn't stop me from going to the boss area. Okay. Speaking of which, you know... I don't. No, I don't know. Alright, let me take my mandatory damage real quick. There's no way to reduce that damage. You just take it. You fucking missed me twice. I'll take that damage. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Because it allows me to get a lot more damage off on you. God damn it, that is pure and agonizing bullshit. I fucking hate minion boss fights. They're the fucking worst. That's a grab, by the way. Your only solace is that Nito himself is actually pretty fucking big. And because of that, he blocks his own minions half the time. Die, motherfucker! Okay. I can't get that animal. Okay, oh, let me pick it up. Okay. Oh, there it is. The giant cow tames are in the game. They have the best flying mount behind the griffin. I did not know that. I did not know that. It's been a while. Alright. I like birds. Oh, we need it. Give me one moment. They're slow now. I never really noticed that the speed of the mount. Okay, who's the last one? I think it's Seek. Yeah, it's Seek the Scales. It's probably the longest I'm doing it. Firelink. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that. Honestly.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it?
Feed. Feed it. Feed item. Would you like... an eye of death?
Very well. Then
Watch this? No. You kill them easy. Offer souls to the Lord vessel. Okay. Is that throat goat? Indeed, that is in fact the throat goat. Oh, God. Give me food and someone that sticks. Uh-oh. Give me a sec, guys. Kage has a site for Purrple. Probably as I was thinking back to read the message. Why are you such a violent creature? There we go, sorry about that. He just woke up and decided to crawl on my fucking face. Ah, he's so violent. Goddamn. Okay. Where were we? God, you and your damn chewing tobacco addiction over there. Seath the Scaleless. Oh boy, this is gonna fucking look. Seath the Scaleless. Is he, Seath is a dragon without scales. And in this universe, the scales of a dragon grant it eternal life. That is why only the sunlight spear can break the dragon's skin. For the power of the flame was able to break away the dragon's eternal scales and harm them. No other weapon. That's why dragon weapons are so powerful. And hey, it's a boar. One. Too much. You can't. It does, however, have a lot of HP. Thanks to its absurd defensive stat. This motherfucker. Hmm? Hello. There it is. I keep shield bouncing when I'm not two-handing. I even wall bounce right there. I wasn't a shield bounce, I was a wall bounce. Okay. That wasn't a place there. I said that sentence. Oh yeah, the crystal zombies. Yeah, these guys are fun. They fucking hurt. They don't have very much health, but for some reason their attacks are jacked up because they do magic damage. They also, if you're one-handing like piercing weapons against them, you'll shield bounce. When a cat kind of smacks something. Yeah, they do that because they're bored. He himself is also quite bored. He doesn't want to leave my room because my dog is out in the living room and he doesn't like the door. Holy fuck, that damage. Bapping. Who the fuck keeps casting magic at me? I swear I will kill you once I'm done with this guy. You damn wizard. Ready to die, wizard? Die, wizard. What is this? You know what would be a really cool game to play once I get VR? Have you seen Waltz of the Wizard yet? It's pretty good. Yeah, I think that might be a fun game to play. This place is also built really weirdly, I've noticed. There's like pillars in places they shouldn't be, and the staircases make no sense. Twinkling Titanite. What do you think, Virgo? I don't know how to get my fucking second monitor working, but if I did, I would play Sucker for Love, Date to Die For as well. Like, I guess I could, like, window the game and play him like that, but that wouldn't be very fun for anyone. Wow, he hurts. Kryptonite shield. I don't know, Draco. I'm just thinking of random things we can do now the stream is coming to an end soon. Maybe we could, I mean, it's another weapon similar to a lot of D&D weapons already, right? It's a tool. It's not made to be a weapon, although it can be used as a weapon against smaller prey. It's a tool. It's a lot like a trident, except it... I'm pretty sure that... Oh, it's this guy. Give me a sec, I gotta run from him. He's actually a really big problem. I have to get away from him. He is actually a big problem. Okay. This is the best place I can get it in. There we go. That's his skin, by the way. That's not his clothing. It's just his skin. His clothing is considered... yeah, but it depends on your DM. Personally, I would make it count as a trident until you made a specific one using the item creation chart. And now we die. We don't have a choice in this. It kind of just happened. If you will take a look here. You will notice that he just, it's supposed to lose kind of thing. You're supposed to lose that. You can't, he's invincible. But if you did win, it would cut 30 minutes off the game. You can't actually win that fight. Oh yeah, this guy. Not the smartest card. You can't win that, you have to die. What treats? They're gone. There aren't any left. Yeah, they're gone. I ran out. There aren't any left. They're gone. We have died like over 200 times in both this game and fucking... Ah, it's the weird Medusa creatures! That's what they were fucking running from. Hello, sir. How are you? Extra key. Ah, I see. Oh boy, yeah, this is Seek's prison he put us in. This fucking pink dungeon. Right below where he hides his giant fucking fox wife. Because it would be funny. Although you need to name it very late. See what furniture it really likes to climb on. Ah, even more of them. These guys have like minimal health too. Sunlight, soothing sunlight, damn.
Hello again. What a chance to meet. Alas, I'm in prison once again. I don't suppose you could stage me at the archives. Such a thought of as.
Yeah, we gotta get him out. Cabinet. My cat would be named Mattress. He's currently sleeping on my bed right now, curled up into a ball, covering his face with his paws. Now he sleeps, and now he's covering his face. Large soul, beautiful. Ouch. Oh damn. There's our cell, and we're going up further. Hello, sir. Alrighty. Never seen a cat climb on a toaster. Not once. I don't know if they'd even do that. Locked. Why is this platform here? This very pointy platform. Oh, I think I'll end stream there. Thank you all so much for coming, and I'll see you all next week. I'm gonna try and get my double monitor set up. Thank you all, and goodbye.